Hey, and welcome back, everybody, to Kinfolk and Nem with my kinfolk, Greg, Napro, B. Reese, and wait, hold up, we're missing one more. Where is Ishmael Sirion? Can
Where in the
somebody
world is Ismail Sirion?
can somebody help us and tell us what's going on with Ishmael?
He's got a
Well,
baby.
if you haven't heard the great news, of course, shout out to our kinfolk and them. We got another M in the building, baby. Got another kinfolk.
Shout
Little
out
baby,
Kinfolk. We got a little baby Kinfolk.
little baby Ezekiel. He's here and he's healthy. And shout out to Ishmael and Kaylee on the successful birth. And
Tip my brim.
we will see him next week on next week's episode of Kinfolk and them. But for this week, us four will hold it down. And make sure if you are watching on Facebook or of course on YouTube Live, make sure you like and share so we can have other folks join in on the conversation.
And subscribe.
And also subscribe. Thank you, Napoleon.
Yeah, like the pages, all that. Follow.
Let them know. First topic of the night: DJ Fluker, a victim of domestic abuse. Now, if you haven't heard about this story, it is very unfortunate because for a male like ourselves, we are unfortunately put into a lose-lose situation with situations like this. DJ Fluker, if you don't know who this is he's an offensive lineman for the now Baltimore Ravens team. Previously played for Seattle Seahawks. He's a 6'5", 350-pound lineman, and I'm pretty sure with his arm he can knock out his girl easily if he wanted to, like he does on Sundays against these defensive linemen, correct? So when you are a guy that big, it's pretty easy, of course, for you to get mistaken as the aggressor without it, of course, being known that you are not the aggressor. So for a person like DJ Fluker to have to deal with a domestic partner, a domestic abuse partner for such a long time, and for him to be able to hold this in and not come out for such a long time is very just big on him to have to hold this in. You guys have anything to say?
I think one, either way it goes, domestic violence is not okay, boy or girl, obviously, right? But I feel like the way that everything is now, right? It's shameful for a man to come out and say, "Hey, I was being abused," right? Because a man would get made fun of, say, "How are you gonna let your girl abuse you?" But at the same time, like you said, lose. Because if he would have done anything, now he'd be in the wrong. He'd be in jail. The story would be on him for being aggressive. Now he's fitting the stereotype, all those things. So I want to say shout out to him for sure for not doing anything crazy, not retaliating in a way to get him, into and affecting his career. Because what a lot of people have done in the past and probably still will do in the future is affect their careers in this same scenario. I honestly can't even say for myself, obviously not in the situation. I can say I would never, whatever, but, especially him in his situation where he's at, his platform that he has, right? He's now still has a career where if anything would have happened, he could have been ousted, gone from the league easy.
Now the team that he plays for, the team that he plays for currently, let's remember who was the guy most recently to get in trouble for a situation like that? Ray Rice. Rice, unfortunately, got caught on camera doing the wrong things, and a one-night incident that the backstory on that couple is that nothing but positives, in the church, been together since high school, would never do this, this would never happen if alcohol wasn't involved. A lot of different contributing factors on why this shouldn't have happened, but it did happen. And when it was on tape, it was hard for Ray Rice to say, this didn't happen. It went like this because everything was on tape.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, Brett, it easily could have went a different direction to where he don't have a career right now. And for him to say, you know what, I gotta wait until it's the right time to come out, big ups on him, man.
For sure. Because like I said, how many people do you know that would have handled it the way he had? I honestly can't think of
his size. His size too, that's the thing.
I can't think of that many of people who would have handled it the way he did. But on the Ray Rice thing, I mean, me teaching health, right? I talk about abuse and stuff like that. We actually watch the Ray Rice video in my class every year. Well, every semester, just to talk about it. But
I don't know what that has to do with health, but
it was no. We talk about domestic abuse and abusive relationships and stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the health, when we were in high school.
Oh no. Hey, I'm the real health teacher that talks about everything. But that's a different.
Our world, you Dallas kids out there, you want to be in Mr. Reese's class. Check out that health class.
Yes, sir. Sorry, go ahead.
Man, I'm just glad that he was able to record it. I know Brett kind of touched on it a little bit, but to be beat on or whatever, and to still be able to have the right state of mind to record it and all that type of stuff, it puts you in a real different space, because it would have been a she say, if he didn't record it. So it puts him in a different light, because he's trying to calm her down. He's trying to talk to her and just kind of have a conversation with her while she's acting crazy. So first of all, while watching the video, it was on World Star, of course. Clearly that woman needs some type of mental health classes, anger management classes, whatever she needs. I hope she gets it, because to be in that situation, regardless of him being an NFL player, that's a messed up situation to be in. You know what I mean? And then second of all, I'm hoping that I don't know what's going to happen with the relationship and stuff like that. I hope they work it out, but definitely going forward, I'm glad he recorded. And going forward, just anybody, if you're not an NFL player or anything like that, start recording and documenting this stuff that's happening, because whether you're a woman or a man, this stuff needs to be shown to the world. And also it needs to be shown that everybody out here is not fighting back. There's people that have restraint and that don't want to, pretty much the old saying, fight fire with fire. You don't want to do that. You want to be a person that's not going the other way and try to match that energy. You know what I mean? So good for him for recording it. And I hope the woman that was doing the abusing gets the necessary help that she needs, because it sounds like she really needs it, because she was upset as fuck. So,
well, let me read this article right quick. It does says Davis denies she had malicious intent, stating she poked Fluker in the nose. Now, again, that's one thing I remember growing up as a kid is, hey, you don't put your hands on other people, right? And unless you want to have some type of hands, get thrown at you, correct?
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm poking myself in the nose, and I don't look like that, man.
So, it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate us as grown adults can't keep their hands to themselves when we get upset. But it seems like you said, Greg, she might need to go see some anger management counseling.
Not trying to be funny or anything like that, but y'all remember that Boondocks episode? I think it was like the waiter was like, I don't know what he did to make them niggas that mad. That popped in my head. Not trying to joke, but it just popped in my head, because I was thinking like, damn, what did this nigga do to make him that mad? In that voice came in my head too. Not trying to joke about this shit, but literally, like, I'm thinking like, what the hell happened for this dude to make her that mad? Like, seriously.
But some people could have triggers though. Like,
some people crazy, man. They just, it just
might not have done anything. Like, I've seen it to where you might walk past somebody accidentally, bump them, or you might have, said something. You might have said something that,
Now you call with a hook.
Yeah.
Even back in high school, you step on somebody's shoes, you know, they got the new J's, you know what I'm talking
Do
about.
what you
Hey,
do.
especially at the club. Hey,
Yeah.
don't be doing that at Club Hush.
You could be
Don't be doing that at Club Hush. You feel me? You about to get slid real quick.
I'm saying do what you do, but wash my shoes. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hey, that was when they was out in high school. That song was out. We was in high school.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's real life though. You know, like you never know one. Like that's kind of what we were talking about last week. You never truly know somebody, right? And so something might be going on in their past that you don't even know about, and then you might trigger something that just automatically just boom, you know what I'm saying, lights them up, and you don't even know what happened. So
You're correct. Hey, can I surprise you guys right quick? We have a special guest that's joining us.
Who we got?
We got a Peppy. We got a Peppy here. We got a Peppy. Hey. We didn't think he was gonna show up tonight. We didn't think he was gonna show up tonight.
Yeah, I popped up real quick.
What's happening, Ish? How's everything?
Yeah, good, man. You know,
All right.
to do things.
Well, it's good for you. It's good. We appreciate you popping in a little late. So we're going to get on to this next topic right quick because it looked like we wrapped up that first topic. Next topic, DMX and Snoop Dogg battle on Versus.
Hey.
How everybody feel about it? Anybody get a chance to check it out? I know I did.
I
I was
definitely
watching
did.
it, dude. I was vibing.
we'll let you get the first word, responses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead, hop in right quick.
I mean, who
Happy?
y'all think won? I just want to see who y'all think. If we saying who won,
Honestly, it was easy. It was Snoop easily because he has more hits. He got more hits. It's easy. I mean, it was Snoop, but X stood his own. You know, X still got his. He got his songs, but Snoop got classics at the classics at the classics. It's hard. Bro.
Honestly, for me, I didn't. I wasn't on there for the hit for hit part. I was on there afterwards when they were just freestyling. And like for me,
I'll listen a little bit of that.
And for me, I was like Snoop, you know, so he just picked up the mic and started going, and like X, you know, saying he was, you know, he didn't really have it. Like I mean, he laid down his verse, he laid down his verse, but Snoop, I'm talking about like Snoop hit verse after verse after verse after verse, and just kept going. And for me, that's a real artist. I'm not saying X is not a real artist and like that, but Snoop still got it to me.
Bet you want to say it to his face?
Why not?
Oh, that's what happened.
Hey, first of all,
X is one of them.
That's what's gonna happen. X gonna give it to him. That's what's gonna happen, son.
with 2 barks and he's out of breath.
You ain't lying on that.
You
Hey,
ain't
if you
lying
watch
about
that
that
verse,
one.
hey, if you watch that verses though, hey, X about to get half a cheeseburger away from diabetes.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Boy,
Too much on my boy, man.
Hey, I'll fuck with DMX too, but dang, my
Hey,
boy bad.
in regards to who won, though, I think the fans won, honestly. Because it was great that they were actually together doing the versus battle.
I did like that. I like the energy of them being in the same room.
Other versus battles, them niggas having audio issues, Wi-Fi issues, whatever. Like, none of that shit was going on in this one. So it was good to see that.
Could DMX and Snoop Dogg together in the same room playing nothing but classics? Come on.
And speaking of that,
for what you got?
Speaking of that, we're just gonna share a quick little clip right quick, and just vibing right quick. We ain't gonna get the sound going because I don't want to get muted by YouTube. You know how they be and whatnot. So we just gonna roll it. You know, look. You know, there go DMX. You know, he back there dancing a little bit. You know,
I was surprised DMX even danced.
First of all, that ain't. First of all, that really ain't dancing. That's Uncle at the cookout. You know, ain't doing nothing, just getting a little.
He grooving.
You feel me?
That's when you try not to do your walk, but you got to groove anyway. So you just move in the motion, but you're not doing the actual steps. So you fool me. You just in that hole.
Flipping in the golf cart.
Look, I'll give Snoop this. as far as rapping ability compared to DMX. My man's DMX really ain't been steadily rapping the last 20 years, 10 years, however long you want to say. Snoop has been consistently rapping himself on somebody's shit, doing something. Don't get me wrong, DMX, he been putting out music, he been going through his shit, but let's just be real as far as that consistency goes and him maintaining, I guess, the ability to, you know, freestyle.
DMX had like a hot 2 or 3 year run. Like when we were young as shit, it was a hot 2 or 3 year run. Snoop
I don't know
been doing
about
it for
hot
20 some years.
I don't know about hot 2
I
or 3.
mean, a little bit more. I mean,
you know why? Because honestly, for me,
because of the league, it's the legal trouble that kept messing him up. His being consistent. That's what I'm getting at.
Right. But even still, that was like 10-year span of shit that he was dropping with albums and whatnot. You know what I mean? So like, X got hits, but for this versus, like for me, it was underwhelming because all my favorite tracks is not his like songs that have been played on the radio, not by any means. You know what I mean? Same thing with some of the Snoop songs, but at the end of the day, I mean, they both did what they needed to do at their time periods, and can't nobody do what they did unless your name is Napradamus. You feel me?
Yes, we feel you. We feel you, Napradamus.
This nigga said 2 to 3 years span for DMX. Come on, dog. No, bro.
Yeah, that was mad disrespectful.
Come on, son.
You didn't get 2 to 3 years. Hold on. Somebody, where's the facts? Somebody pull out the facts. Where's the research department?
That's all I'm saying. I'm just waiting for y'all.
Let me pull up. I got the research department. I got the album sitting right here.
I just feel like Snoop. I feel like Snoop can still hop on a track right now.
I mean, but they both could hop on the track right now. So what does that necessarily?
Yeah, what does that mean?
That ain't really saying too much, Brad.
Sorry. Okay. In terms of the versus battle, nothing.
In terms of the versus battle,
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. As a versus battle, nothing. But I will say, But I will say that I enjoyed listening to Snoop more than I did at that time. Right now.
Thank you for your input, Brett. Thank you so much.
Prefer Snoop Dogg.
Thank you.
Right now.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Anyways, thank you so much for your opinion there, Brett. Next topic for the night.
For my opinion.
Next topic for the night. This NBA bubble that apparently we have people like Lou Williams keep busting, go get some hot wings from Magic City in this 60-game MLB schedule we have. And apparently that it might not even last because we have people that play for the Marlins having the reason why they had their outbreak is because they actually went and partied in Atlanta. I don't know if y'all heard that update or not, but the reason why the Miami Marlins players got coronavirus because apparently they were partying in Atlanta, and then of course they had to shut down their facilities and whatnot, and the Phillies-Yankees game had to get postponed. Not one game, but now 2 games because of what was going on in Miami. So with MLB right now, they thought they could contain it, but what it looks like is going on is, might get stopped before everything gets really rolling.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to take bets on how long it's actually going to last.
Yep, same here.
So what's the over/under right now?
2 weeks. I don't know.
I don't know that, but
it depends on the reaction. It depends on the reaction for this case right here with the Marlins. Because to me, it's like, as a league, you either are going to have players that are going to take it seriously and they just going to lock themselves up voluntarily, even though the league doesn't have a bubble, or you're going to have players keep doing what they're doing and then people going to get COVID and, it's going to go through teams like that.
Yeah, or you're going to get that bubble and fucking.
Well, I don't think they can do a bubble.
They can't do shit now.
So
they couldn't do a bubble. They couldn't do a bubble period with baseball because there's just too many teams and too far out.
Well, make triangles, nigga.
The fuck is wrong with this nigga, son? What?
This is why we can't take motherfuckers anywhere.
The only league that it can work in is the NBA. And
because they're able to play at Walt Disney. Is that what you're saying?
That's it. Like, there's no other league. There's no other league it can work in.
MLS is doing it right now.
Shit, nigga.
The NHL just had 8,000 tests and it had 0 NHL players come back negative, come back positive, come back positive.
Why?
Coronavirus.
They got triangles.
Hey, Phil Jackson, if you don't get your ass off my screen,
I know, for real,
with the damn triangle, I will remove you from this goddamn programming. Anyways, back to the bubble.
This man is out here, man.
Please stop laughing like that, you fake ass joker.
Oh my god.
Stupid, bro. I swear to God,
Let's start a podcast with my friends, you guys. It'll be great, you guys. It's gonna be great.
Okay, I'll start this, right? I'll start this off, right? So, the NBA thing is going well so far. Obviously, you got people like Lou Williams and shit. I don't blame him, though. Can you blame him? Magic City, badass.
He ain't go for the women. He went for the food. So get it right.
New wings, they wrong sell.
How do you know that? Whoa, time out. How do you know that?
Tuesday night special, nigga.
Well, technically,
it's on the website.
If you want to be technical, Jack Harlow, because I did a show about this yesterday on the Sports Plug. If you want to check it out, it's on the Sports Plug.
I watched it.
He said Jack Harlow is the one that tweeted a picture of him and Lou Williams in Magic City. They were actually in the club at the time, and just saying that the reason why he put the picture up after he deleted it, that he missed Lou Williams, that's why he put it up. But at the time, he took a picture of him with. They both had masks on. They had masks on, and
how you eat with the mask on?
Well, again, that's what I'm saying. First, they were inside. If they were outside,
rewind. Can we rewind real quick? This nigga said he posted a picture because he missed him.
No. No, I said that. Look. This is what happened. Look. No, I'll show you. Look, I'll show you the article and everything. Look. Jack Harlow, after he got caught posting the picture up because he was supposed to, because Lou Will was probably like, "Hey, don't put that up there," whatever.
Caught, nigga, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't want
He put on his Instagram or Twitter, whatever, was like, no, the only reason why I put that picture up was because I missed my boy Lou Will, and I was just reminiscing. So I was just like, so that's what we doing now? We reminiscing about our boys?
You just saw that man and you posted a picture of him?
That was 3 days ago. We ain't reminiscing. What you talking about? You miss me. You don't miss me.
So again, as we can see, not just with Tanashi, what's his name? Tanashi 69, whatever. The trash can, Takaraki, Tilapia,
I hate this nigga,
Tamagotchi. I don't give a damn. 69, him, Jack Harlow. They ain't trusted. They don't. These rappers nowadays, they not trusted. They don't need to be around these other athletes that you can see because they telling on folks.
Yeah.
Get away from them.
I only trust Dylan. It's the only one.
The only one. The top 5 rappers ever in the world.
Only one. Dylan. It's the only one. I would die for Dylan. I would chop off your balls for Dylan.
All right. Yeah, speaking of people chopping off balls and eating babies, last time we saw Mike Tyson, he wanted to, a couple babies here and there. Roy Georgie, that wasn't a good segue. No.
What's wrong with you, yo?
I guess I messed that one up.
Hey, you made it work, so I
felt like I did, but let me finish. Let me finish my segue, please. Can I finish my segue, please?
No, I'm gonna hit you with the Napro. Start, run it back, rewind.
I don't even know why I came on here tonight. Y'all wilding.
Hey, the first segment went okay though. It actually didn't feel bad until you got on the.
It got lit. It got lit because you got here. That's what happened.
Real shit, you brought all that newborn energy.
All
and
that
shit.
newborn, all that sun. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.'s exhibition fight. And the reason why I worded like that is because it is an exhibition fight, meaning it is not a real fight. It is.
Are they actually going to be swinging for real, or are they just going to be playing around?
Again, it's an exhibition, meaning that they gonna go their rounds. But is anybody gonna get knocked out? I highly doubt it. You know, they're gonna get tagged a little bit. They're gonna get tagged.
It's gonna be like some light sparring.
Yeah, some light sparring. I want to see Mike Tyson knock him out.
He don't need to do that.
No, I want to see it. I want to see it.
I
want to see. I want to see Mike Tyson go mad crazy and just forget that it's an exhibition and just knock him out.
Well, what is it? I mean, what does that mean? What is the exhibition fight?
All right, I'm about to show.
How do you have an exhibition fight?
Did we forget what an exhibition is? Like, we remember we playing video games back in the day, basketball. They used to pick, the regular game, exhibition game. I'm just saying. The point I'm getting at, it's not a real game. It's pretty much a walkthrough type of game.
How do you walk through fighting?
Hey, last time I checked, when it come to boxing,
so is it choreographed?
It's a lot of exhibition.
Yeah,
fights,
it's WWE fighting.
We'll go with that.
Who's running this shit? Vince McMahon.
Yeah, Vince McMahon, the one that got it.
Anyways, look, we'll check out the actual pay-per-view cost and rounds and all that. So write that right quick. September 12th. 2020 is supposed to cost $49.99.
$49.99.
It can be streamed through cable, satellite, and on Thriller. And also, Thriller is the social media company that paid reportedly more than $50 million to the rights to this bout.
God damn.
So, and also as well, former NBA guard Nate Robertson and popular social media star Jake Paul are expected to face each other on the pre-card as well.
That's what I wanted. So I wanted to talk about.
Wait. Oh, that's the Jake Paul shit. Nate Robinson and Jake Paul.
Yes,
man.
yes,
I'll beat both their biggest asses right
so
now.
I wanted to talk about.
You ain't beating Nate Robinson, man. Nate Robinson beat your ass.
Why? Fuck that nigga up, bro.
Go ahead, Ishmael. Go ahead,
Ish.
All right. So I wanted to ask y'all.
Yes.
Do you feel like if you're Nate Robinson, do you feel the type of way for fighting this little dude, little kid?
Yeah.
Like, why is he fighting this little kid?
I wouldn't give him the energy if I was Nate Robinson. It's really not worth his time or his money.
The question I have is, Nate, are you really that broke? Like, what's going on, bro?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like, I'm trying to figure out why is it that he decided he must fight this little kid?
Something behind the scenes. They got something going on. They're touching each other's butts. I don't know, but they got something going on.
They must have got entangled.
I like how you slipped that in there, Mike.
He definitely did. We heard you. No, we heard you.
That's mad.
But no, he doesn't need to give. And I don't want to take away from Jake Paul. I'm not the type of person to diminish anybody's character or what they do for a living or anything of that sort. But it's not worth his time and his energy to even entertain the idea of having an altercation with that individual or any individual, to be honest, at the level that he's at. You know what I mean? You can pay people to have altercations for you. You feel me? But it's just not. What's it going to do for him? What's it going to do for the world? Not a goddamn thing. It's not going to do shit for me. I'm not going to fucking watch it to begin with. I'm fast forwarding straight through that shit if it comes on.
How you gonna fast forward a live event?
He gonna use that triangle button. You know what he gonna do?
You put 3 triangles together and you can fucking jump into the future and shit, nigga.
He's only 23. I know that.
I didn't know he's that young. I didn't know Jake Paul was that young.
4 triangles, you cured COVID.
That's why I called him a kid.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't even know who Jake Paul is.
Jake Paul is 24.
He
He's a clown.
a bum. He a bum on YouTube.
Yeah,
He's a YouTube guy, social media guy.
He a bum on
He
YouTube.
must have said something to Nathan.
I don't know what that is.
I don't remember what it was, but this beef been brewing for a little while now. I thought they was supposed to. I thought that they fought already a while back, but I clearly was mistaken.
Wait, the only reason why I know Jake Paul is because didn't Antonio Brown supposed to fight him too or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wow. So what's going on with Jake? What Jake?
Yeah, he
Paul
must be a
doing?
fuck nigga.
Well, you forgot he got his brother. His brother is what's it called? Paul, right? Ish. What's
Logan
Paul?
Logan Paul. No, stupid. Logan Paul, and both of them are just like they're just like the kings of trolls. Like right now, they're like the way Tekashi
Remember them Vine
is
days?
rap troll. Like the Paul brothers are just the internet trolls right now, and they hot for just being trolls. So they just taking advantage of it.
That was so. This little undercard fight was the thing that popped up for me. Like I don't really care about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. It's cool to see Mike Tyson fight again, but when they said exhibition, I kind of got my hopes down because let's be honest, how you have an exhibition fight? That's like slap boxing. So y'all just gonna get in there and slap box?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
$49 pay-per-view to watch them fucking lightly spar each other.
Not today.
I hope Mike Tyson knock him out. That's the only thing that's gonna make it worthwhile.
I mean, people have gotten knocked out sparring, so
No, it's actually, and I'll read this as well. It will be 8 3-minute rounds, 12-ounce gloves, no headgear, no ringside judges.
no headgear, no ringside judges.
Yes, sir.
Iron Mike, but
Well, I guess they probably don't need the headgear, but
As it states right here, it'll be
Might
3
get hard as
8-minute
shit.
rounds. You know, so again, hey, that's on them, guys. Hey, we'll see.
At age 4, right? Some of that.
54.
he'll still knock you
He
out.
said he's feeling good, so we'll see shortly.
I'm not saying they can't go the whole length of the bout. I'm not saying that they couldn't do that full speed. I just don't believe that it's in the best for them to do that, especially Roy Jones Jr. Because Mike Tyson still hits hard as shit. Have you not seen his videos? Have you seen his hooks?
Yes, I've seen he's a madman. Yes, and Roy Jones, he looks like his legs still a little wobbly from remember when he got knocked out for that one of them first time that boy.
Yeah,
I love me some Roy Jones Jr. If it wasn't for Roy Jones Jr., I wouldn't be the boxing guy that I am. But boy, one of the first time he got knocked out, he brought to try to stand back up again. Them legs was jello. Ooh.
No.
Boy,
Harper, I remember.
A question for y'all, since y'all from the H. The question for y'all,
Bro, Harper knocked that nigga out, bro.
y'all remember when Roy Jones and Mike Jones had a song together?
Oh man.
I feel like I'm supposed to know this.
Oh,
You don't know the song?
I don't remember that. I
I
remember
feel like I'm
Roy
supposed to
Jones
know
had a
this.
song.
Roy Jones and Mike Jones.
I
That's,
might have-
that's where he had the famous line, "I two-piece niggas for a living, and I ain't talking about chicken."
bro, what's the name of this shit?
We gonna have to say that for next episode. I ain't know that one, but hey, appreciate it. Nice little info, Kinfolk.
Well, there you go, man. There you go. Got to put y'all on
What year
game.
that came out? I don't know.
I don't know. A long time
Well,
ago.
I ain't got no segue for the next one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce it without messing this up.
You never have a segue.
Shut your ass up. Second stimulus check coming. From what I've read, apparently they have voted on this new stimulus check that's supposed to be coming out, and apparently it got approved. So we're supposed to be seeing this next stimulus check coming out shortly. So how does everybody feel about this stimulus check?
Send me the money, nigga.
All I was waiting for, I told Kaylee, I was like, bruh, you know, if B2 come out
Have the day
before
before.
they accept it, there you go. That's more money for me.
Extra 500.
Because technically, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yes, I have another person.
Yeah.
And they just
Right
passed
on time. You say right on time, huh?
it.
Thank
Mhm.
the Lord. The Lord works in mysterious ways, huh?
Man,
It's a
you
blessing.
know,
It's a blessing.
He stay blessing me.
So does the
Nice.
devil. His name is. I'm not gonna say anything further. I was gonna say it starts with a D,
Alrighty.
ends with a P. Shouldn't have said that. Sounds weird too.
I would like to answer the question if I may.
Please. Somebody else.
So with this second stimulus, to be quite honest with you, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the money. Don't remember what I did with the money the first time, but I got it. I might put it in my savings account, either or, but I don't know what I do with the rest of it. I didn't put all of it in my savings. But
I haven't done anything with the first round. I still got it.
Mine went straight to credit card. But
I spent my shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I spent my shit. Y'all can bullshit all y'all want to over here. Nah, I spent my shit.
Hey, I never been to New York, and they got $28 round trip. So shit, I might go out there and
go out there and catch the Rona. Yeah, go out there and catch the Rona all you want to. You dumb motherfucker.
You're not leading in cases, brother. So I'll be all right.
That's the last place you want to go right now.
You feel me? Like what is wrong with him?
California is leading in coronavirus. How's that?
It don't matter who leading in shit. You better stay your ass at home.
Bro, I went to Colorado last month. What are you talking about? I'm fine.
I was trying to tell your dumb stay out there, but now you want to go out and go explore the damn mountains and shit. Go explore Corona while you at it.
Why you looking that on me? That's negative energies, man.
Ain't no
negative.
Ain't nobody wishing shit on you. I'm just telling you how it is.
On that man,
y'all bullshit.
Stay over there.
Wishing that on that man.
Exactly. Stay over there. Don't bring that around me.
All right. Can I bring some positive vibes to y'all?
Well, yeah.
All right, let's read together. Who would get a second stimulus check under the HILS Act? It looks like a single U.S. resident with an adjusted gross income less than $99,000, head of household earning under $146,500.
That could be you.
Couple filing jointly without children and earning less than $198,000.
That could be you as well.
A dependent of any age. And thank you, Nap. And also in the CARES Act, if the cutoff to receive a $500 dependent check was at age 16 and younger, and college students under 24 were not eligible to receive a check, the Senate proposal would exclude those in prison and who recently died from qualifying for a check. The bill would also prohibit creditors and banks from seizing the payments to pay debts. Now, Brett, you had something to say about this before we came on the air?
About the dependent part, right?
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, all it is, the difference between the last one and this one of the differences is that it doesn't matter the age of the dependent. Now you get the $500. So you said, I mean, you just read the other one under the CARES Act, how that worked, but now it's just like any age of a dependent, which I think is cool because let's say, you're a parent who has a kid with a mental disability who's living at home, right? They're still a dependent, and so now you get help with that rather than beforehand. But rather than before, you didn't get that. So I mean, I do think that's pretty cool. So that was kind of my little 2 cents there on that one.
Don't let that distract you from the fact that the money that they're giving you can barely pay some people's rent.
You're right. It can't pay
Or
mortgage.
mortgage.
Yeah.
But you will also have folks out here that will tell you to shut up and be grateful that the government give you anything, right?
And take the goddamn money.
Take that Trump money.
But it does make you wonder, okay, so if we're in a pandemic and everybody's supposed to be in their homes or wherever it is they're supposed to be, quarantined, and I fail to doubt, or whatever the fuck the saying is, the government doesn't know the standard of fucking living across all of America to say that a $1,200 stimulus check, shit, you can make it $2,200 stimulus check. It's still not going to be enough, especially if you're going to have people out of work for half a year, damn near, almost a whole year, and people still asking for rent. You still got to pay utilities. You still got to pay for childcare. Maybe you are the only one taking care of someone who's disabled, cannot take care of themselves, unfortunately. You feel me? Like, ain't no telling what the fuck motherfuckers got going on in the world right now, and y'all sitting here giving niggas $1,200 and say it's gonna be all right. Just wait, be patient. We can't even maintain. Motherfuckers is already barely maintaining beforehand. How are we supposed to maintain that?
I forgot the percentage. I think it's 75% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck.
And also, on top of that, I think go right with that percentage. I think a lot of people, I think it's like around there, like 70 percentile, that people don't have enough money for $1,000 emergency, which pretty much means they ain't got no savings account. You got enough for $1,000 emergency.
Right.
So,
and you can say that's has a lot to do with people's spending habits or whatever the case may be. But I mean, at the end of the day, people don't have to be manipulated to spend the way that they spent.
That's that advertising and marketing that is A1 in the United States of America.
A1. Speaking of A1, it was 11-11. It's not anymore. So make a wish if you want to.
It's only 10-11.
Well, it was 11-11 here. God damn it.
Well, make your little wish and shut up.
Oh yeah, I had a quick question though. I don't know if we talked about this in the pre-show, but I'm gonna just ask it now. So what happens to the people that get the extra $600? I heard it was going down. I just don't know the dollar amount is going down to.
From what I read, it's going down to $200.
Yes, it's going down to 200, and then I forgot what month it is, but then it's like the states. I had to look at. Then it's like 70% of what you used to make.
Damn, that's a steep drop from 600 to 200, bro. But
I do agree. I mean, but
I don't know how that's gonna help, but whatever.
I'll say this: it's a blessing if you have a job and you are able to maintain right now. Yeah, I know most people don't want to have to be working for somebody else, dealing with the man, dealing with the government, and all that other shit. But right now, it's time to be on your grind, putting that money to the side, gathering the rest of your resources, telling all your kinfolk to get their resources together. So when the time is right, y'all can go ahead and make that move together the way y'all need to make that move. You feel me? Because
let the kinfolk know.
That's the only way we're going to move. Other than that, we're going to be stuck waiting on the next check. Believe that. Or the next vaccine. And that's a whole nother situation. I ain't even going to get on that one.
Yeah.
Anybody got kind of ask you over there, Nick.
I'll leave that whole vaccine thing alone. I'm not.
Yeah, we'll talk about that for that's
that one for episode.
In my village, we do not get vaccines.
All right, well, that'll do it for
this nigga.
Damn.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Damn.
Is you finished?
Anyways,
which one?
That will do it for this episode of Kinfolk and Nem.
Damn, it's not an hour?
It is about 45 minutes, but thank you for interrupting again, though. Thank you so much. The way y'all keep interrupting, this shit gonna get stretched out into an hour. I'll tell you that. Shit.
45.
Anyways.
I feel like we talk about shit. God damn.
That was fast. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a fast.
Yeah, you skipped some shit. You forgot some shit. That was.
I ain't skipped nothing. You just talking your damn mouth off. That's
I ain't even talk.
You should have been taking notes.
But like I said, for the sixth time, we're wrapping up episode 4. We will see you guys next week. Same time, same place, same crew. And who knows, maybe Ish might join us with another little M to join the Kinfolk.
Another little M.
To join the crew
maybe if he's not eating.
We'll see. But like I said, we'll see y'all next week. Kinfolk and Nem, 9:30, 10:30 Eastern. See y'all next week.
Stay safe.
Hey, X.
What was that?
Yes,
What was that? That was
That was great.
Did you ever get the
Yes,
team?
I did. And see y'all next week.